Welcome to this presentation where we'll be talking about relationship in the family, especially among siblings. Let's begin by understanding what this means. This sort of relationship is the type among two or more brothers or sisters who are related by blood or by law, or who are under the same foster parents. Even the Bible recognizes this sort of relationship as exemplified in Aaron, Moses, and Miriam. This can be seen in Exodus chapter 7, verse 7. There's also the instance of Martha and Mary as recorded in Luke chapter 10, verse 38 to 42. Relationship among siblings is a very vital issue that must be given attention because when it goes south, it causes disaffection that can destabilize the home. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on the relationship between Moses and Aaron. Now, let's look at why a cordial relationship among siblings is critical. Siblings keep influencing one another's mental health and well-being. When positive relationships develop among siblings, they can have long-lasting effect on physical and emotional health. Positive relationships can have big effect on developing an interpersonal skill. Siblings often go through similar issues of life at different stages of their development. Having that common ground and sharing these experiences can help them work through any trauma or other negative occurrences so that their mental health does not suffer. Secondly, when there's an amicable relationship in the home, younger siblings have another point person to go to when dealing with some of the trials and tribulations of growing up, like friendship fights, heartbreaks, disillusionment, and other adverse conditions. Warm sibling relationship creates affection, intimacy, and less conflict. Having sibling relationships has so many benefits, from having someone to rely on in life, having a playmate, keeping each other sane, sharing secrets, accessing advice, help, and build up each other. Then again, people who are at peace and ease with their siblings will learn how to tackle challenges and confront difficult situations with confidence and in a healthy manner. And when a problem is too big for them to handle on their own, they can always turn to their siblings to help them once there's a warm relationship. Now, let's consider how relationship among siblings can go bad. A bad sibling relationship is characterized by constant fighting, not being there for each other, and being selfish. And this can extend from childhood into adulthood, where the children grow up and never talk to each other. Fighting and arguing will happen in any relationship, especially one that is as close as siblings. Still, it is essential to learn how to resolve those conflicts to make for the desired friendly relationship. How to build good and lasting relationship among siblings. A good sibling relationship has a balance of closeness and independence. Having a good sibling relationship is not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it hurts feelings and provokes big fights. A good sibling relationship all boils down to one thing: respect. Respect is the glue that keeps relationships strong. In a good sibling relationship, siblings understand that they have different thoughts, opinions, good and bad days, which must be respected. When brothers or sisters frustrate one another, each person needs to speak out. In fact, express their feelings. Using when or I feel statements are an excellent way to communicate their feelings and viewpoints without being accusatory, insensitive, or disrespectful. Another way to build strong sibling relationship is by fostering good communication between siblings. This plays out in the life of Aaron and Moses. Furthermore, siblings must work together on a common goal. Lastly, they should learn to accept and value one another, no matter how different they are in character. Character study of sibling relationship. Aaron and Moses. Aaron was 3 years old when Moses was born. Exodus chapter 7, verse 7. In a day when elder brothers were respected and held a place of honor in the family, God flipped that expectation upside down. God chose the younger brother to be exalted to a place of leadership, and he chose the elder brother to be the assistant. In this arrangement, Aaron seemed to work well. Just once did he reveal a resentment against his brother when Aaron and Miriam began to talk against Moses. Numbers chapter 12, verse 1 to 2. God dealt with that situation, and both Aaron and Miriam were forgiven. Through the years, Aaron was indispensable to Moses. Together, they faced Pharaoh, brought the 10 plagues on Egypt, and led the Israelites out of captivity. Exodus chapter 7, verse 1 to 2. God spoke to Moses, Moses spoke to Aaron, and Aaron presented the message to the people. Together, Moses and Aaron were the vessels the Lord used to bring his people out of Egypt toward the promised land. Aaron, along with a man named held up Moses' hands in a battle with the Amalekites, so that the Israelite forces miraculously prevailed. Exodus chapter 17, verse 10 to 13. Lessons from Aaron and Moses' simply relationship. God knows our hearts and our capabilities. He placed us in positions suited for us. Aaron had to humble himself to accept God's choice, and Moses had to accept the earth. By working together, the brothers accomplished much more than either of them could do alone. By serving faithfully as the spokesman for Moses, Aaron compensated for his brother's weakness in the form of inadequacy in speech. Aaron, in turn, was given dignity and honor. Exodus chapter 28, verse 2. Because of their cooperation with each other and with the Lord, the nation of Israel survived a difficult and challenging time. Now the conclusion of the matter. When the relationship among siblings turned out well, they will succeed in their assignments and prevail over any challenging situation. In such cozy relationship, a country can also be delivered from bondage, as we saw in the synergy between Moses and Aaron. Through their solid relationship, they became the vessel God used in delivering the children of Israel from captivity in Egypt, setting them on the path to the promised land. Thank you for listening. God bless you.